All right, let's talk about something huge that's happening right now, maybe without you even realizing it. There's a massive shift going on with YouTube Shorts, and it's all being powered by generative AI. We're going to break down what this actually means for creators and, well, for the future of the platform itself. You've seen these, right? If you've scrolled through Shorts at all recently, you know what I'm talking about. These super fast, kind of weird, visually stunning videos that they don't look like anything else. And here's the kicker. For the most part, this new wave of content isn't filmed or animated the way we think. It's being dreamt up by artificial intelligence. And honestly, it's changing the whole game. So what is really going on here? We are walking into a brand new era of micro-content, one where AI is basically in the director's chair. The official term for this is generative video. And it has a very specific look, doesn't it? You get scenes that just defy the laws of physics. These bizarre, dreamlike camera pans and edits that are so fast and so stylized, they almost feel alien. It's a whole new visual language being born right in front of us. And you better believe YouTube is pushing this hard. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. They're in an all-out war with TikTok for your eyeballs. So by baking these super powerful AI tools like Google's own Veo and Dream Screen right into the platform, they're basically giving creators a superpower. It means more content, way faster, and with a visual pop that is literally designed to make you stop scrolling. But why is this taking off so fast? I mean, it feels like it came out of nowhere. It really all boils down to three main reasons, a kind of perfect storm for this AI content explosion. So here are the three big ones. First, the visual novelty. It's so weird and new, it literally stops you in your tracks, and of course, the algorithm loves that. Second, the speed is an absolute game changer. And third, and this might be the most important one, it just completely demolishes the barrier to entry. Pretty much anyone can do this now. And that really gets to the heart of it, right? You don't need a $1,000 camera. You don't need a studio. You don't need to be a professional editor anymore. Your laptop, that's your entire production house now. We are watching the democratization of video creation on a scale that we have just never ever seen before. Okay, but whenever something gets this easy, you get a ton of noise, a ton of junk. The real opportunity here isn't just about using the shiny new tool, it's about having a real strategy that separates what you make from what people are already starting to call AI slop. This basically creates two paths for creators. On one side, you've got the low-effort, spammy stuff that just copies whatever trend is popular that day. But the winning formula? That's on the other side. It's pairing these incredible AI visuals with a genuinely good idea, with real insight for a specific audience. You gotta remember, the AI is just the paintbrush. The idea, that's the art. But let's be real, it's not all a walk in the park. There are some huge risks here. We're already seeing a growing backlash against that low-quality AI content. Then you've got these massive unsolved problems around copyright and deepfakes. Plus, monetizing shorts is already tough, and a flood of new content is just gonna make it even more competitive. And then there's this hidden cost nobody really thinks about. And that hidden cost, well, it brings us to what might be the most mind-blowing part of this whole story. The absolutely massive, trillion-dollar foundation that all of this is built on top of. Seriously, just think about it for a second. When you're watching one of those bizarre 7-second AI clips, what is actually happening behind the scenes to make that little video even possible? The answer is an insane amount of technology. We're talking about gigantic clusters of GPUs from NVIDIA and AMD, Google's super complex render architecture, and just enormous data centers burning through unbelievable amounts of electricity. Every single one of these little clips is the final product of an incredibly complex and wildly expensive technological chain. So what's the total value of this entire shift in infrastructure? The estimates are putting it at over $1 trillion. That is the sheer scale of the investment that's required to power this new creative economy. So let's just reframe this for a second. This isn't just another social media trend. What we're actually watching is a global stress test on our planet's entire computing infrastructure. It is pushing the absolute limits of what our technology can handle. So where is all this headed? What happens next? Let's try to map out the future of how stuff gets made. We can probably expect three things to happen. First, pretty soon, the majority of shorts on the platform are likely going to be AI-generated, not human-filmed. Second, the creators who really succeed and scale won't just be the ones with traditional video skills, but the ones who build smart systems for creating. And finally, YouTube's algorithm is going to have to adapt. It will eventually start rewarding the high-quality, idea-driven AI content and pushing down all the low-effort junk. And all of this leaves us with one last, kind of wild question to think about. As these tools get smarter and more woven into our lives, who do we call the next great creator? Is it going to be a person with a unique vision, or will it be someone who has simply mastered the art of writing the perfect prompt?